Harvest is usually an exciting time for Montana farmers as they get to reap the rewards of an entire year's worth of work. But as Russell Nemitz shares in our Montana Ag Network report, a recent hailstorm in south central Montana has put a dent in this year's harvest and farmers' pocketbooks.
You know, this was going to be a phenomenal barley crop, and unfortunately we had no estimates yet, and we hadn't cut any barley to actually know what the yield was going to be on this field. But if it had anything compared to the wheat, it was going to be phenomenally above average.
But unfortunately, like other farmers in south central Montana, hopes for a successful harvest at the Downs farm near Molt were instead quickly replaced with disbelief as a late summer thunderstorm on August 18th, loaded with baseball-sized hail, destroyed 1/3 of their barley and wheat crops.
So we were looking forward to this harvest. We've had above average rainfall, so we had good potential for good yields this year, and we actually started harvest a couple days ago, so we did get a little bit in the bend before this storm came through, and yields were beyond average, beyond bumper crop actually. So it was disappointing to have this storm come through because it was a big loss for us.
He says it's a hopeless feeling watching an entire year's worth of work destroyed in a matter of minutes.
We have a lot of time and sweat equity invested in this crop, from seeding it to spraying it, fertilizing it, and inspecting it throughout the season. We spent a lot of time on it, and it's pretty much like having a job and working every day and finding out you're not going to get a paycheck at the end of the year.
As they continue to assess the damage, a lot of this year's income lay shattered in the soil.
Just rough math we ran. Approximately, we're looking at about $400,000 laying on the ground right now.
He says examples like this of Mother Nature's unpredictability is why farmers need crop insurance to stay in business, to raise crops that provide food to consumers both here at home and around the world.
We don't always use it. We rarely use crop insurance, but when we need it, it's years like this.
And even with 1/3 of their farm devastated by the recent hailstorm, Harvest 2019 continues for the Downs family, providing at least a little bit of hope for a successful harvest yet this year. Reporting near Molt, Montana, Russell Nemitz, MTN News.
Despite their crop losses, the Downs family is harvesting the remaining crop. Meanwhile, other farmers in the region also reporting large losses to their crops from the recent storm that wiped out entire fields of barley, corn, and sugar beets.